All right, Shalom. First off, I want to say all praises to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim Achah Kwadash. Double honor to our apostles and elders of GMS, to the elect due to work in sincerity and in truth, Shalom. This is GMS Precepts, and there's our Chad here. And do you believe us now? Okay, that's going to be the title of the show. As you can see, this is DJ Trump here. He gave the people the warning 2 days ago. It's June 3rd. He gave the warning June 1st. As far as he threatened to enact the Insurrection Act. Okay, Pentagon chief turns on Trump. The Insurrection Act. Okay, now in order for him to invoke it, right, he has to give the people warning first, which he did Monday. Okay, now I'm kind of scattering around here, but look at this. Joker torches police car. This is Drudge Report, by the way. I usually come here or other sites to get some news articles, but I mean, if you just run down these articles, Joker torches police car, beat down of naked man in the Bronx, NYPD struggles to stop the violence, more than 70 stolen cars from a dealership, forklift used to break into a store in broad daylight, looters flee in luxury as it look. I mean, shit is just going bonkers, or whatever term you want to use. Shit is going crazy, and this is just 2 days ago. Let me read this article. He threatened to enact the Insurrection Act, or to invoke it. What is this? Pentagon chief turns on, so what? Number to show. So this is from NPR.org. What is the Insurrection Act that Trump is threatening? This is of June 1st. Like I said, today's June 3rd. He threatened, basically, let me go down to what he said. He said, let me just read the first paragraph. President Trump threatened Monday to take military action in American cities if the violent demonstrations that have taken place in recent days aren't stamped out. So he basically said to the states and local governments, listen, get your house in order, quell all these riots, all these looters. If you don't, I'm going to release the army. I'm going to release the troops on you, which is pretty much what he said. Now, in order for him to invoke this Insurrection Act, first off, the Insurrection Act, let me tell you what it is. I believe it's right here. To do that, let me read this, right? This is a quote from him. If a city or state refuses to take the actions that are necessary to defend the life and property of their residents, then I will deploy the United States military and quickly solve the problem for them, said Trump in a short statement in the Rose Garden at the White House. To do that, the president will need to invoke what's known as the Insurrection Act of 1807. The original text, which has been amended several times since it was first passed, reads as follows: an act authorizing the employment of land and naval forces of the United States in cases of insurrections. Right? Now, that's a key word. Now, let me jump to 2nd Esdras, the 15th chapter and the 16th verse. Right? Ah, shit. What did I just do? Okay. Right. This is 2nd Esdras 15 and 16. It says, For there shall be sedition among men. Sedition among men, right? What is sedition? Sedition, if you go into the word sedition, it means an insurrection, an uprising from one people to what? The local government, man, or a higher power, which is what what's happening right now. It says, For there shall be a sedition among men, and invading one another, they shall not regard their kings nor princes. In the course of their actions shall stand in their power. Meaning, it's going to be it's going to be total anarchy in the streets, man. All right. And now we know, according to their plan, they want to enact martial law. And if martial law is enacted because of this, because of the death of what's the name, George Floyd, that's like 99.9% for sure that whole thing was orchestrated, man. Because, or they just use that tragedy as an excuse to invoke it. But, you know, either or, they're gonna seize the opportunity. They're still, what are they doing? They're seizing the opportunity, man. Um, I wanted to jump down to, yeah. So here's this. Here's a another paragraph in the same article. It says, before invoking it, the president must first issue a proclamation ordering the insurgents to disperse within a limited time. 10 USC, this is a section in code or whatever. If the situation does not resolve itself, the president may issue an executive order to send troops. So this was a warning. Now it says according to an '06 report. So what he said on Monday was a warning. That warning is something he had to do before he invokes it. All right. So it's damn near, and you see, if you look on the news, nothing is getting quit. It's still right. It's still mayhem on the streets. So it's like guaranteed that he's gonna enact or invoke the Insurrection Act, man. Okay. So like I said in the title, do you believe us now? Let me get Ezekiel 33 and 33. And when this cometh to pass, lo, it will come. Then shall they know that a prophet hath been among them. This is something that the Spirit has been on, starting with our apostles of GMS on down, that we have been saying that's going to happen. Martial law, okay? Concentration camps, okay? Mass hysteria in the streets, okay? Disease, pestilence, death. It's gonna get worse, man. That's why it says in Luke 12 and 49, I got that too. Luke 12 and 49, I come to send fire on the earth, meaning this is the Lord. This is the Lord speaking. Okay, prior to the Lord returning and delivering his elect and setting down his judgment upon the wicked, there's going to be total chaos. Let me just read it. It says, I am come to send fire on the earth, and what will I if it already be kindled? Meaning what? There's already going to be total chaos and murder and mayhem happening in these streets already. Okay, and that's what you see happening right now. Let's go to an article here. Cop shot in the head in one of two involved police shootings. What's this? What's this article? Let me reload that. NYC looters. I think this was a looter. This was looters. More looting. Let me go to this article. Cop shot in the head. I got that already. See now these shits. Tensions mar. This is more protesting in Paris. Looters clash with protesters as another night of chaos erupts in NYC. Okay. Look at this. Damn niggas, boy. G-Shocks, looting in Manhattan during a protest over the death of George Floyd. Looters clash with protesters as another night of chaos erupts. I guess the niggas getting hemmed up in this picture. They're going to Microsoft, Looters hightail it out of busted up Manhattan Sephora after seeing cops inside. Hey, man, and let's just go through these pictures here. Niggas taking speakers, getting Verizon stores. Okay, and that's what Aldo shoes. That's why you see in this picture here. I think it just went away. But you had a picture where stores they're starting to board their stores up. Hell, on my way home from work, I saw a T-Mobile store that was boarded up. Okay, so tensions aren't easing. Okay, what was the term that he used? Yeah, the necessary action isn't being taken. Okay. All right. So he made that warning already, which is something that he has to do. He has to tell the people that he's gonna invoke it before he invokes it, and that's what he's pretty much gonna do, man. He don't look at him. He doesn't give a damn. He don't give a damn. I think that's pretty much it. Heavily armed extremist group showing up. Oh, there's gun sales are going up. Gun sales rose 80%. It's going, and the summer just started. June just got here. It's June 2nd or June 3rd, excuse me. All right, and we're 6 months into the year 2020. We told you through the Spirit, 2020 is going to be a bad year, man. Each year was bad. Okay, but yo, this year is beyond bad, man. It's really bad. Okay, and what's crazy is 2021 is going to be even worse. Okay, but Lord willing, we get delivered before that, you know. But you know, it's all the Lord's will. Okay, but yeah, that's pretty much the point. The things that we spoke about through the Spirit, starting with our apostles, the all the prophecies that we spoke about that's taking place, that we said was gonna happen, they're taking place now. Okay, so do you believe us now? All right. Until the next show, shalom.